Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, so this is going to be another test of my movement into trading reports, outlook, forecast. Now, before I move into this, today is Saturday, October 15th. So I'm going to do another one today for October 15th. But this one came in from Friday, yesterday, October 14th. So what I'm doing is I do usual posts on my Instagram on different charts coming right now from Bloomberg. But I'm just digging into these. These are the three most popular that were read and had the higher reach according to my Facebook. So these are things that someone somewhere is interested in. And when I think about it, you may want to pay attention to these because it's stuff like this that enables me to add to a watch list and know what to consistently watch when my system goes up and starts running. And it's these kind of movements that I'm looking for and trends. So next time I see some kind of movement that is in my favor or my system's favor, basically my trading account favor, obviously you want to be on the low end and ride the trend. Or better yet, if you're going to short as well. So let's take a look at some of the opportunities that have been brewing the last 24 hours. Okay, the first one is pressure builds on Turkish Lira. Here, I just want to show you when this happened. Now, here, according to this XE, you can see this is September 22nd in about 3 weeks. 20-cent move, which is roughly 10% move on the Turkish lira. Okay, you can see the volume is just starting to pick up now, and this may be a bottoming process or an upward trend of movement because of obviously the fundamentals are saying in the news, which is basically news sentiment. Russia and Turkey are now in a love fest with each other, militarily, economically, and that's because NATO or Turkey's part of the NATO. It's part of NATO. A lot of the West is not liking this move, so the Turkish lira is getting pounded for it, and that's a trading opportunity. All right, so keep your eyes out for that, open for that. Number two. China crude imports rise to the highest this year. Let's see here. We've got another bottoming process. Not much of a movement. $50, 50.70 on the U.S. on the oil movement intraday. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. We know in the last year, China has been pounded on the manufacturing side. Oil is a huge input for a lot of manufacturing processes. We know that. That's why the demand of oil is going up and driven by China. Interesting fact is, I'll see if I'm going to report in the later video of India. Now, India is now by 2040 going to be the largest consumer of oil product by 2040. So oil looks like it's here to stay. Is it a wise long-term investment? Maybe. Is it wise to get in while it's at 50, or will there be a drop? We don't know. But it's just something I'd like to mention, and the logic that I'm seeing. Again, fundamentals, that's what the sentiment is saying. And here's the interesting one. I've talked about this before. U.S. business debt to GDP. This is a new way of measuring how the U.S. Fed's doing. This is going to be the catalyst that's going to break all backs of camels. This is a stat you should know about. U.S. government debt to GDP. As you can see here, it's rising. And it's rising at pretty scary levels. You can see here, the government is just going crazy on spending. Spend. And with what appears to be looking, the evil, wicked witch of the West, otherwise known as Hillary Clinton, maybe the next president of the United States. Now, she's basically part two of Obama in disguise. But she's going to be the one that's going to break this back of this camel. And then take pretty well the whole world economy down with it. There'll be no more safe haven. Probably with the U.S. Fed, with Janet Yellen just hiding under a blanket and not having a set of balls to make the move and raise the rates of interest, killing off the middle class, investment in the U.S. for real jobs, among other things. I think the economy is going to start at some point going to go down, and this will be the catalyst that will really break it. This figure. Okay, so watch this very closely. This comes out I believe it's every 3 months. But I will have part of my system will be watching this very, very closely, among other factors that will impact the decision of the Fed. But for today, really October 14th, these are the three stats I'm looking at, or will be looking at, as an opportunity in the markets. You may want it as well. All right, over now. Talk to you later.